Okay, now that the biochar kiln is completed, we're going to load it. And we're going to start with these pieces and put them on the bottom and build our way up. Big pieces go on the bottom. Let's start right. Okay, we've got another layer on there, crisscross on the top, across the top of it. And now I'll build it up with a little bit smaller pieces. You want the more combustible pieces to be towards the top. Hello, hello. Tim and I have just fired up the biochar kiln and it's burning quite nicely. Very, very hot. We don't know how long it'll take, but it's working well so far. Okay, we are about 30 minutes into the burn and we're starting to get a nice burn on the bottom. You can see the area down at the bottom is starting to show up. And we've got more control of it. We're learning how to use the bottom to give it oxygen and get the right kind of flame. And what we discovered is we need another stack, and we won't know about that until next time, but it's starting to look real good here. We have good hopes for good biochar. Okay, we are to the point now where the fire is burned far enough down that we can see the big pieces of wood have been burned, and then there's just a fire down there. So it's about the point now where what we're going to do is we're going to lift it and we're going to extinguish all the air coming in from the bottom, the primary air source. Let it sit for a moment before we remove the charcoal and put water on it. At this point, the primary air source has been extinguished, and we're letting it die down in there for a few moments, and then what we will do is remove the top and start to remove the biochar and cool it with water. All right, we have removed the top, stopped the burning, put the biochar into our bucket here, and we've hosed it down so that it's quit burning and it's absorbed the water so that it's begin to be charged.